In this video, we are going to see how to place the hand wrap around the wrist and the hand. This is the one of the ends of the wrap. This is the part that goes around the thumb. But before we start wrapping around the hand, we have to figure out if this part goes like this, or if it's flipped over, or if we should actually put the finger through the other side. In order to do this, we're going to have to go to the other end of the wrap, and we have this hard surface here, and we have this soft surface here. We know that they stick to each other, right? And we know that in order for them at the end of the wrap, for them to meet each other, the wrapping has to be done in this direction. The wrap has to roll in this direction. So in order to make sure that happens, we have to put the hard surface facing down and the soft surface facing up. And from here, we have to go to the other end of the wrap. And now we know which direction we can start wrapping from. So here it is. We place the thumb, and now we can start wrapping. I like to start by wrapping around the palm first. We wrap it around the palm. Try to make sure to not leave any wrinkles like this. Try to make to place the wrap as straight as possible. So I like to go around the palm first, then I go around the wrist, or we're going to call this the wrist or the back of the thumb, but I'm going to call it the wrist. And now we start by going through the index finger and the middle finger. We're going to go around. Try to make sure that when you go behind the fingers, that you keep the wrap going in the same try to make sure that the wrap is not twisted. Otherwise, at the end, the ends are not going to meet. The hard surface and the soft surface, they are not going to meet each other if you twist the wrapping midway through the process. So we went around the fingers. We're going to go around the wrist again. Now we go around the palm. Now around the wrist one more time, and now we go around the fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger. We go around the wrist again. We go back around the wrist. After the wrist, we go around the palm, the wrist one more time, and now the fingers, the ring finger and the little finger. Now we are starting to develop a pattern here. So as we can see, we go around the wrist, then we go to the palm, then the wrist. Try to make sure, then the wrist, and then the palm, we go around the wrist, then around the palm, and then we go back to the wrist again. So the band is kind of stretchy. Try to make sure that you always make a little bit of stretch each time you go around any of the areas, so as to not make it loose. So we've gone through all the fingers one time. Now we go back to the first fingers here. the index and the middle finger. Now we go back to the wrist. Back to the wrist. After the wrist, we do palm. After the palm, we go back around the wrist. And now we go to the middle finger and the ring finger. Now, in this last part, what we do again is we go back to the wrist, now back to the palm, and now back to the wrist again. What I like to do here, I don't like to go around the the ring finger and the little finger a second time. I like to end my wrap around the wrist. So we will wrap it a bunch of times, and at the end, both of the ends should meet. There we go. We have a hand wrap. You can see that they are symmetrical for both hands, and you're not going to throughout the training there, you're not going to see strips of clothing of wrapping going out of place. Now, one thing, if by any chance you happen to fold or to twist, if by any chance you happen to twist the wrapping, and at the end the ends don't meet, I got nothing to wrap around. What you can do is if you can't find the place where you twisted the wrap, you can twist it again. So here I'm going to twist the wrap one more time, and at the end they should meet. They should meet again. So no, it's not the end of the world. And there you go. This is how you one way to wrap your hands. There are a bunch of other ways. I'm not saying that this is the best one. This is just the one that I like to use. I feel it's comfortable, and I don't feel that the wraps start to come off, and the fingers that I hit with, they are protected. The knuckles here, they are protected. We're supposed to hit with this part of the hand. Basically, the entire hand is protected.